from the Beatrix.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. Here we go into the land of Dawn. Rashi, I want to know your thoughts, but wait, before that, Godiva's gonna get hooked in by Key. It's just a Kufra though, they are chill in the early game. Thoughts on the draft? It is actually high in the jungle, so we predicted it. Hey, finally, Aura. We can predict Aura.
They're just changing it up, and you never really know, man. So, I don't know, for High right now, the fact that he's on a Natalia, we saw this being a problem when Alter Ego was trying to utilize Leo Murphy on this Natalia. Yes, it's not the same situation, but I really think that there's only one target available for High, essentially, right? Everyone else can just adapt in playstyle or in itemization to try and deal with that burst, so he might have struggles later on in the game, but early on here, it does seem that Bigatron are already trying out a more proactive strategy using Key as Franco.
I mean, this is what they were trying to do in game number 1 too, right? They were trying to be the more proactive team on the map. They were trying to be the more aggressive team. But I guess in game number 2, they're, taking things a little bit more slowly for the moment. I mean, it does seem like Key is pressured heavily by Godiva, and they're really playing towards their winning lane here in that bottom side. As here, it seems like Kabuki here might go in.
Yeah, Kabuki, no flicker instantly. Iron Hook flicker by Key, bringing him back under the turret for Matt to pick off. First Blood, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series, taken out. But High is looking for something as well. Godiva, very good flicker, combined with High jumping in. That's a kill traded for Aura Fire.
Yeah, this is the showdown between the two roamers who can actually enable their team more and get more ahead. So with Key on the Franco, we already see a lot more competitive Bigatron Alpha.
Well, even so, though, sorry, I took a moment to think here because they've already gotten a 1-for-1, but once again, the Iron Hook connects onto Kabuki, but Matt was kind of slow there with the response. But what I wanted to ask was, they are 1-1 right now, but why is Bigatron Alpha leading in economy?
Last hits, probably. Just the last hits, the laning that they have been able to do. They do have an Esmeralda in the top side, which is a winning lane. And Beatrix as well, but here you go. Key again with the hooks, able to find High, but it's going to be the Cult Ulcer placed by Facehugger. Fluffy jumping in, another Cult Ulcer placed by Moreno, and BTR winning out in this team fight. Max picking up the turtle, looking for another kill onto Fluffy, and BTR 1,000 gold lead.
Wow, that was quite disrespectful of High to just walk up like that. I don't know what the plan was, but the Cult Altar was used and it was countered by Bigatron's own Cult Altar. And as you can see, High just needs to actually make sure he doesn't get caught out or even like walk to different to weird directions, because he can only go on one person, and if he's exposed, then Bigatron don't have to worry about the invisible Natalia presence.
Oh my god, did Matt just snipe Brody? Yeah, he did. Matt just sniped Kabuki, and Cerezo is buying so much time, putting so much pressure onto High. Key with another hook here as Matt just dumps in with the Wesker damage. Turns revenge and the rage though by Godiva, knocking Matt down. That's gonna be the bloody hunt. Pops Matt picking up the kill. High jumping in onto Matt, has the Wesker, but it does not matter. High picks it up. Moreno coming in with the follow-up, trying to get the kill onto High. Max gonna get pulled over under the turret, but High falls with Max popping and turns his poisons to get out. Torn apart memory, not enough to take him down. BTR again leading in this game still. Oh, no. Key, he knows where Kabuki is. He might just go for a cheeky hook, but Kabuki reads it well, backs off.
Ooh, that was very, very close, man. We take a look at the items here, and there's going to be an advantage when it comes to clearing for Max. This is, weirdly enough, a strat we saw Aura Fire popularize, right? The Baxia in the jungle being too tanky and being so active, he is able to actually impact all the lanes at the same time, just moving around. And Matt just lands a snipe right there. So the laning phase is going to be a lot rougher for Aura Fire. They actually have an advantage when it comes to the team fights later on.
Oh my god, Key! What? With the read, he brings that! Oh my god, Eva's gonna get deleted! Oh, that was a good read by Key. He's feeling it. He is feeling it.
Man, Franco match just gives me heart attacks just over and over, as it does seem now that Cerezo here might be caught 2 versus 1, and he is able to sustain, actually.
Let's see, Cerezo just one hit away. He gets out in a 2v1. Deja vu to their match against Rebellion.
That is some happy feet maneuver by Cerezo. He's able to get out, and with the members of Aura Fire coming in from that top lane fight, they can get the turtle right now and Fluffy. Man, he's just landing hooks willy-nilly, and he doesn't really care if there's nothing on the back of him.
He's grabbing these picks just like he can grab food, but look who's gonna get grabbed here, Moreno in the mid lane. Aura definitely used the promo code there.
Man, like there's so many things going on right now. Both are looking for insane pickoffs and it's working. And you can see here, Facehugger as well as Godiva, they're looking to make a play here, I think, against Key as well as Matt.
4 mana in the bottom side. Key trying to go in, but look at that. Instantly demolished, devoured by Aura Fire as they pick up the kill. Only to the roamer, however. Max has rotated down below. Kabuki using the Tornado Prompt memory, clearing out the waves, providing some space for his team to look for a play in the enemy jungle. Bringing Max back, but it's only Godiva who's caught now in that position for BTR to capitalize. A flicker was popped by Godiva defensively, and now BTR are still grasping onto that lead.
There was a reason why the Beatrix as well as Franco combo meta was so effective, and you can see how it's actually panning out. But if Aura Fire can actually take away that main damage from the side of Matt, it's going to be easier for Aura Fire to engage in these team fights. But wait a minute, here we go.
Yeah, Hai jumped in onto Key. There's no more follow-up as of right now. BTR just staying, playing the game slowly. They're just playing off of Key's hooks. If Key can land that hook, BTR collapse. It's very similar to Geek Fam game number 1 against RQ.
Exactly. I think he is the main tool here. And if he misses the hook, though, you can see Aura Fire. They understand the win condition. Ooh, that was a very close iron hook. If it does not land, though, Aura Fire is absolutely content in just jumping onto Bigoton Alpha, knowing that they won't get jumped on and there won't be any pick-up advantage by Key's iron hook. But he makes it almost happen again. And Aura Fire, they're getting pressured by the hook threat alone.
Let's see here. BTR, they have pressure on the bottom side. They're going to use that pressure to convert over to the turtle. Aura Fire have no response as of right now. It's still BTR who are able to take the turtle. No contest whatsoever. That's the 3rd turtle presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series as BTR look to convert on more objectives here. Maybe possibly the bottom side will be targeted first.
What do you think is happening right now from the side of Aura Fire? Do you think they're waiting for a certain power spike to hit before they go guns blazing? But once again, man, Key with the hook. Stop, man.
Yeah, he's just really disrupting Aura's momentum here. Even those small hooks that feel like it does nothing because it's only onto Godiva, it cancels the threat of a Tyrant's Revenge.
Right. I think that's just, great pressure from Key. And honestly, to your answer about Aura waiting for something, I'm not sure. If they bring it to the late game, I don't think they have this game because it's a Brody against a Beatrix, and I guess it's a Natalia versus a Baxia. But I think that final pick, the Baxia in the jungle, was absolutely what seals the deal for Bigatron, because right now he is so passive. He has 3 kills, but he is not getting the same kind of threat, the same kind of presence that he would like to have in this game, because everyone is just so tanky.
And look again at Chorizo, the man that was highlighted in the pre-match video. He's doing so much for his team just by cutting the waves, and he is going up against a 4-man composition up there. Again, buying time, putting everyone's focus onto himself as BTR pick off a trade. Key goes in for the hook, doesn't connect onto Fluffy. That's a turret pickup. Now, with this, take a look at the items. Beatrix with the BOD already, Arashi.
Beatrix ready with the BOD, and Kabuki, understanding the tankiness of the team he's up against, he rushes the Malefic Roar, but will that be enough? We'll just have to see as Max goes in aggressively and Facehugger gets taken out instantly.
Well, look at this. The suppression actually is going to hit as high. Is going to be the one to fall, Mirko.
Yeah, I don't know. Aura, they should not take this fight. They're 2-man down. Facehugger was able to respawn with a passive very, very fast back into that mid lane. Key finds Godiva. I thought that was Facehugger for a second, but BTR, they're looking for the Lord, instantly committing onto it. No high just yet. It's gonna be the Retribution here. Cold Altar as well placed, but it's actually Matt who picks it up, and Key finds Facehugger. Facehugger taken down by Chorizo. My goodness gracious. All right, this might be another power pick. No way! Oh my God! Stop this man! Someone take him out!
This is so brilliant by Bigatron Alpha, and look at the lead. A 2-for-0 trade, and now 5,000 gold ahead as well. They're looking once again to get another objective, and the presence of Key alone, even if he does not land that hook, it prevents Aura Fire from going in too aggressive, because they know even if, let's say, Godiva goes in with the Tyrant's Rage and Revenge, there's always a bloody hunt to be able to prevent anything from happening.
Exactly. The difficulty right now is Aura Fire, they don't have anybody that is able to just withstand the initial burst. If someone gets gets hooked and he gets bursted down by Marino and Matt, even Godiva isn't tanky enough to withstand the kind of damage yet, and so they are pressured to just be on the back foot. And we have mentioned this again and again. When Aura Fire is playing defensive, they are not proactive. They are just losing out on a lot of tempo and momentum that they usually rely on to get an advantage. So Bigatron, they are completely taking over the game purely based on Key. I'll say that again. It's ridiculous.
See, put him on a playmaking hero. Joe Franco, he performs, and that's exactly the reason that you should just put him on these playmaking heroes, because in every game and every match that they have won BTR, mostly it has come from Key.
Oh my god, sorry.
Oh, that was close. That was
gave me
really
a heart
close.
attack.
I think that gave Kabuki a little heart attack too, man. Oh, Key. I think right now it's personal between him and Kabuki. He really wants to find Kabuki. Every single time he throws that hook, he's always trying to look for Kabuki.
I mean, that's the one person that you definitely should target, right? I mean, Godiva, sure, you can burst him, but you're going to waste a lot of resources. But Kabuki, on the other hand, you don't need to waste much, and he's definitely going to go down. But once again here, Sorizo with his 1v4.
Oh my god.
but
No! Key! No, you have something against Kabuki for sure. Man, Fluffy using a knockout strike to buy some time, but BTR on the back of Sorizo's play was able to capitalize to find Kabuki. Cult Altar by Moreno. They're looking for the siege down in that top side. Fluffy dealing damage onto the Cult Altar as they try to hunt high down.
Man, like even if they want to go for a backdoor type of approach and relying heavily onto high, you can see that Bigatron Alpha, they're already face checking all those bushes. They know exactly where Natalia could be, and we're going to take a look at the damage dealt here by Axe, and this is something that we mentioned even before game number 1. So Rizzo with the highest damage dealt once again on that Esmeralda, but look at this.
Oh man, High, he tried to assassinate Matt, but the team was there to follow up. And this is why the Natalia is finding such a tough time in this game. It's the fact that BTR have so much lockdown and so much CC.
Exactly. He just doesn't have a lot of options, and so Bigatron knows the only person he was going to target, it will be Matt, and anyone else is essentially safe from that, and that just makes High's playmaking so predictable for Bigatron Alpha. And without him being an X factor, it's effectively a 5v4. Bigatron Alpha will get the Lord slain by Samsung Galaxy A series, and with that, they can just continue to siege. They can use Matt's higher, superior range to just like knock down these turrets slowly but surely as the fight breaks out in the jungle right now.
Fluffy gonna get hooked there. So much damage placed, forcing the Cult Altar, and just like that, they've done it. They baited out the most important resource they need to siege the base down.
Right before the Lord is going to march there in that mid side. So, you know, maybe having a one-dimensional draft is not too bad for Bigatron Alpha.
I don't know if this is a visual bug, but take a look at Facehugger. It's still green.
I think he has a lot of cooldown reduction, but I don't think it's that fast. Yeah, I don't really think it's that fast. As Bigatron, they might make a play with the Cult Altar to end the game, the same way we've seen so often these days.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, Godiva trying to defend Bloody Hunt instantly as he gets deleted off of the map. Sorizo with a falling Simon on the back. That's gonna be the Cult Altar placed by Moreno. Fluffy gonna get taken down as Matt flickers forward. Facehugger doesn't have the Cult Altar. He's gonna be terrified. A triple kill for Matt. He's looking for the Maniac. He goes for the shot. He gets the Maniac, but it's not the Savage. It's just the Maniac as they take it and equalize. Game number 2. It's 1-1.
Wiped out by Bigatron as they look for an amazing game comeback here and really forcing a game number 3. I mean, that was so... Oh, come on, Miracle. I'm trying to... Don't do... Okay, guys, for those of you watching right now, Miracle was making faces, okay? And he disrupted my line of thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, they played very solid. They understood exactly what their winning condition was. They played around the Beatrix as well as the Franco. Key was able to land 80% of his hooks and on the priority members as well. And it was very difficult for Aura Fire to deny that, even though they had so many options actually for an endgame.
Man, Bigatron, what do we say, man? The roamers have so much to play, such a huge role to play in the current games. Key single-handedly just shut down all the aggression from Aura. We know that Bigatron is so good with the rotations. We know they can play with vision like absolutely well. The only missing key is the threat of the engage, the threat of the pickoff. And with Key and on a very active hero like Franco,